Hey everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Justin, and today's a really exciting day. It's day one of Leafs Media Day, opening of training camp. It's the start officially of hockey returning for another season, and I can't wait. I've been missing hockey, missing the Leafs so much lately, and I can't wait to get back started up. And in the spirit of that kind of optimism and excitement, I wanted to make an edition today of my 3 reasons to be, again, optimistic and excited for this year's Leafs team. I made a video last week on my 3 biggest concerns, so it only felt right to, bring up the mood a little bit. Area number 1, the Leafs are coming off of a very, very good playoff series. Now, ultimately, did they get out of the first round? No, and that's what everybody's waiting for them to do and hoping that they do this year. But with all things considered, if you're going to lose in the first round, you're going to want to do it in the fashion that the Leafs did versus what they've done in the past. In the years past, they've been blown up. They haven't shown up when it matters, and they've just not been a very good playoff team. Last year, they stood up against one of the very best teams in the NHL, a team that went to the Stanley Cup Finals and played a hell of a playoff series. In my opinion, was the better team in the playoff series, and ultimately got beat by an extremely good team. But the players that we've been waiting to step up the most all stepped up and showed a great performance through 7 games. Again, we want them to get out of that first round, and we're not satisfied with that result. But coming into this year, we're very positive on that result versus, again, years past before that. And hopefully the players in their own minds have that idea that they are good enough to make that next step and get through a playoff round, considering how well they did play last year against Tampa Bay. Area number 2, the Leafs have clearly shifted their mentality and are building this mantra of being a very fast, younger-based team. In years past, some of the acquisitions that we've made include Wayne Simmonds, Jason Spezza, Joe Thornton, Kyle Clifford, and that's mostly speaking about the bottom 6 role on the forward group. And while those players were welcome acquisitions, they just, provided more of that leadership and not as much as the actual adaptation to what the NHL plays like today, which is a very fast-paced game. And this year, the Leafs are fully embracing that, going for pure speed, relentlessness, tenacious. That's definitely the mantra for this team. In the bottom 6, we're looking at adding Nick Aube-Kubel, Adam Gaudette. We've still got Engvall. We've got Zach Aston Reese on a professional tryout. I'm sure he's going to get a contract. So if that's our bottom 6, we're just looking at a team that's full of energy, that's very, again, hardworking and relentless and tenacious, quick on the puck, great at forechecking, and it's going to be a really exciting team to watch. And obviously, we're also expecting some Marlies to really grab an NHL role and take that next step and join the team as well. So I don't know who that'll be, whether, again, Nick Robertson, Pontus Holmberg, someone unexpected. We still got Abruzzese and Steves that played for the Leafs a little bit last year. Lots of players that we're hoping can really take that next step. Young players, developing players, players that bring, again, that speed, tenacity, instead of going the route that we've gone in the past with the old. So all through the lineup, up and down the full forward lines, I would expect a very exciting, quick team this year, and that's something to be really excited about. And lastly, quite simply, the Leafs are such a good team. They're incredibly skilled, they're incredibly talented, and year after year after year, they're breaking all sorts of records, whether it's individual records and goals and points, or team records with most points in a season and getting closer to taking a division title. This team is incredibly talented. And it seems that every year that they get out in the first round, obviously it's disappointing. Obviously it's redundant, and we want to see them take that next step. But people start getting down on this team and thinking that they're just not good enough when this team is incredibly skilled. And that's a reason in its own to just be a fan and want to watch this team. I mean, last year in the regular season, how fun was that? The first few games was miserable. The Leafs started off very bad last year and then went on a tear, winning like 19 of 25 games. They played incredibly well, came second in the division, got home ice. They were such a fun team to watch. Mitch Marner almost had 100 points. Austin Matthews obviously hitting 60 goals. over 100 points. William Nylander putting up 80 points. We had a really fun season last year with a really talented team, and I don't see any reason why that's going to change this year. We've still got Matthews, Marner, Tavares, and Nylander. We've got new players stepping in. How fun is it going to see Nick Robertson stepping into this lineup? The goalie conversation is going to be really fun. I think that they're going to surprise a lot of people. We saw how successful Mark Giordano was on this team last year. How can he do it for a full regular season? I know he's an older guy, but I expect him to be very, very good on this team. This team is just very good. There's no reason to think that they are going to necessarily not have success. It's just a matter of can they actually put it together and get through that playoff round. But the season is going to be a lot of fun. So like I said, things are underway. It's training camp. We're going to have content coming out on the Leafs channel. I can't wait. I am so excited for those reasons and many more. I am dying for this season to start up, and I cannot wait to start watching Leafs hockey. We've got a double-header preseason matchup against Ottawa this Saturday, so I know what I'll be doing all day. It's back-to-back Leafs games. I don't even know if that's ever happened before, so I can't wait. What are your reasons for being excited? Hey, if you're not excited, if you're a little bit standoffish, let me know why. I mean, I went through my 3 reasons of concern last week, but right now it's all positivity. It's all excitement. It's all what could be when we're looking at the season. Nothing's happened yet, so I'm dreaming big. I'm thinking that this team's got what it takes to take that next step, but we'll see. We'll find out only one way. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.